What's going on? This is your boy, the historian. You already know what to do. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. If you're on YouTube, we're gonna go ahead and get to this halftime report, man. Ain't much to really be cheering about, but it's definitely gonna be some things I'm gonna dissect for you folks out here today. So go ahead and sit back, relax, and enjoy. Halftime report zone. BirdCage. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you exactly what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the halftime analysis with your boy, the historian. I'm gonna keep it simple, short and sweet. We just taking a good old fashioned with me, point blank, period, to a team that is 2-5 and at the bottom of their division right now. And we're at the top of this division. We're down 11 points. Defense, hey, they gave up two big plays. We believe it was a push up on that touchdown Hopkins had, but hey, that's a veteran. He's gonna get those type of calls. I'm gonna say this here. I said it last week. Arthur Smith won that game. You know, he called a great game last week, but let's just keep it real. We've said that position, we said that seat needs to be hot. Period. That seat needs to be hot. I said if we're gonna go for anything in free agency, you go get a veteran center because apparently that exchange between Ritter and Dahlman is a problem. Dahlman's getting whooped up front by Simmons, point blank, period. Whipped like a redheaded stepchild. There's nothing that Simmons is doing that's impressive. He's just simply overpowering this dude. We need a real bona fide center who can get the snap to Ritter so he can get comfortable. But at the end of the day, you know, I got to put the blame on that offensive line. They just look horrible today. Defense gave up two touchdowns. Two touchdowns. Where the play calling is just not there. I don't know if Arthur Smith is still starting because he's going up against his former boss, but it just seems like most coaches that go up against their former bosses, whether that be college or whether that be in the pros or whatnot, they always get that deer in the headlight look. Go back to what you're doing, physical football. We have not done that at all today. The run game is non-existent. The passing game is non-existent. Ritter had one good run. Here's my thing. Ritter, use your damn legs. You run a 4-4, son. When you see stuff breaking down, roll out and use your God-given ability. Stop trying to be a pocket quarterback, dog. I get that you can throw. I get that you're trying to make throws. I get that you're trying to get your numbers up. To hell with that. Win the ball game. Use your legs. This is a game where your offensive line is not blocking for you. Special teams. I've said this many times before on many shows. That is the third part of the game that you got to win. We don't have good field position on both sides of the ball, period. The defense is having to defend the short field. The offense is having to go a longer length of the field. And we're in a situation where it's just bad. Jeff Okudah made a good play to get us a chance to get the ball back, but play calling is not there. Arthur Smith and Desmond Ritter, it's at a point where they got to go. They got to go. I'm just going to be honest with you. They got to go. And at this point, it's asinine. Yeah, I got on my no sellout shirt today. I ain't a sellout Falcon fan. I'm going to tell the truth. And I also got on the hat, as you can see. Don't hate on me. Pray for me because I'm finna tell the truth today. I got to sit back. I'm going to be professional as I can, but I'm also going to let you know what's the problem. Dave Ragone's got to go. Arthur Smith, you got to go if you don't win this division. I've already said that. You don't win this division and you get these guys to the wild card, at least to the playoffs, you got to go. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You and your 80s porn star mustache got to go. Because what was this? What's this? You look like a world beater last week calling plays, but right now, you really look like a bumbling idiot right now. I'm just going to keep that a buck. You know, you really look like a bumbling idiot. And I'm going to say it again. We passed on Eric Bieniemy, who definitely is a mastermind in calling plays and knowing what they need to do and developing a quarterback and getting the best out of a quarterback to this crap right here. Arthur Smith, his ego is too big. He doesn't want a coordinator in that's going to change things up, that's going to pretty much give him new wrinkles to his offense because he thinks his offense is just going to work. You don't have a back like Derrick Henry. That running back you used to coach is on the other sideline. He's on the other sideline. You definitely you're definitely seeing a demise right now. Demise right now. Point blank period. It is a demise right now. We've got to get some stuff straight. And we're in a spot to where we have to do something today. I'm a little disappointed with everything right now myself. I'm not gonna lie to you. It sucks. But hey, until we get these things squared away and situated, we're gonna keep having these problems. Arthur Smith, you need to look yourself in the mirror right now and really sit back and think of your draft picks that you've made. You think about the decisions that you've made, because you have a defense that, no, William, I'm not dropping the link. This is going to be after the game, bro. You'll have a chance to talk after the game. I do the halftime analysis by myself, bro. So no, not doing it. So all I'm saying is this, man. You go away from Tyler Algier and Cordell Patterson to have this dude really trying to make Bijan Robinson look great. But here's the thing, Robinson's not getting nowhere today. We've given up 4 sacks. The running game we can't even find the running game today. And now you're getting whipped up front. You got, no, William, I'm not doing it, bro. It's the halftime analysis. This is what I do, bro. You'll have a chance to talk after the game. So now, back to what I'm saying. So with everything that we got, 5 sacks today, that offensive line is awful. It's awful. And all I'm saying is, until we get somebody in here that's going to coach up this offensive line to have better pass protection or better run blocking in games that you should be blowing folks out, or physical games from teams that should be getting kicked in the ass, it's going to continue to look like this. It is going to continue to look like this. Let's just sum it up. I'm not even going over the numbers because it's bad. I'm going to go ahead and say it like my guy Killian was saying earlier. Desmond Ridder just strolls in the sacks. And he forgets that he's got legs that, he's got to use the run. The story of the game is a blown call. You got poor coverage right now. And, Ridder's being sacked. We look one-dimensional there. One-dimensional. And the defense is keeping us in this because, truthfully, we lucked up when that kid dropped that pass when he was wide open, because we would be down 21-3 right now. 21-3. It's still an 11-point game. Maybe they can figure it out and get their head out of their ass at halftime. But for now, I don't see it. I really believe that this offensive line now, at this point, they're not playing for Desmond Ridder. They're not going to play for him, because it's not just Arthur Smith. You also got to think about this too. What if there's some issues between he and his offensive line? You got to remember, we got one of the best run blocking offensive line in the league. We can at least open up lanes for people. Do you think that they're tired of what's going on with Arthur Smith? Do you think they're tired of, hey, man, Arthur wants to make this kid Bijan look great, but we're going away from what we're doing because he wants to have his ego magnified to make him look like a genius? Do you think he's lost the locker room? We definitely going to chop it up like that when it comes down to the end of the game, because I can tell you right now, our offensive line is a better run blocking off, one of the best run blocking offensive lines in the league. And for you to come out here and just get manhandled the way that you have, and you've played against tougher defensive lines, hey, this is atrocious. This is atrocious. This right here, if I'm Terry Fontenot and I'm pulling him aside, hey man, we got to talk. Let me holler at you for a second, player. I'm gonna tell you right now, both our jobs is on the line. I got kids at the house just like you got kids. See, your dad runs FedEx. I'm gonna let you know this here, partner. I will fire your ass. I will fire you if you don't get this together. And I'm gonna bring in a coach that understands how to win games, how to run an offense. Put your ego to the side, because you got 2 great defensive minds in Jerry Gray and Ryan Nielsen that's trying to keep you in ball games. But until you fix this offensive line, and we've been saying this for the jump, you want all these playmakers, but you don't have anybody to block for your quarterback. Period. No one to block for your quarterback. So until you get some people that can block for your quarterback and stop trying to nickel and dime and hustle on the cheap to protect your quarterback, protect your running game, and also open up a passing game for your quarterbacks, whoever it might be, if it's not Ritter, you got to stop being cheap with that. All these special playmakers that you're bringing in, they're not going to have a chance to show because the quarterback has no time to throw the ball, and running backs have no time to stretch a defense and keep them honest. So until you get rid of Drew Dalman and Caleb McGarrity's garbage ass, this is what it's gonna be. You got two players that's as stank as fried buzzard meat on a three-day summer vacation out in Arizona. That's how bad they stinking right now. I'm just keeping it a book. So until you fix that, we're going to continue to have problems. And until you get a real offensive coordinator in here, it's going to be bad. So listen, I hope we don't have to go to the benediction today, but it's looking like everybody might have to pull out their holy water, their communion, their manna, and everything else to sit at the altar and pray to the Lord that we can get a better head coach in here. Because this dude here, he's what we call he's a new type of fool, a new school fool that literally got an old school twist on it. You know, you can't coach up ignorance. I'm sorry. You can't coach up ignorance. And this man, from him being a former offensive line and your defensive line to win ball games. And guess what? We getting bullied. You know, I hate that Grady Jarrett went down with a knee injury. I pray that it's not serious. Hopefully, if he misses the game, hopefully it's just a sore knee. Hopefully it's nothing bad. But that right there, that is a treacherous blow that we got. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for the rant like I had. I had to make sure I told it, but the truth, so help me God, because this is what I do. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not a sellout fan because I'm going to tell the truth. Ritter is playing like two cheeks. He's playing like two butt cheeks stuck together in the fat man's drawers, period. The only difference is it ain't started to perspire yet because that heat ain't on his ass yet. But after this game, yeah, the heat got to be turned up on you because, bro, you stank right now. Straight stank. So it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate y'all for joining me for the halftime show. We will see you. Hopefully we have the party line, but the way that these jokers are playing with no kind of heartbeat at all, it looked like we about to have a benediction today. So y'all be blessed, be easy. I'll see y'all after the game is concluded.